you know what it's like, you got to book time off work, you got to go on the days you have. Unfortunately, we got a massive southerly push right up in here for the Tuesday we're meant to come in. So we're a day behind, we get a small window, we get the phone call, we bang up the road, jump in the chopper. Turned around, we just seen these two hinds just coming out of the riverbed, and just behind those two hinds was a stag. Over the course of this trip, the stag has been called Cecil.
Where's the salami, Nick?
Salami may have not made it out of the beer fridge at home. A wee bit of a fuck up there, but we're just going to go shoot an tahr and make some tahr wraps. I've got my wee fry pan ready, so we're getting to this beautiful location. Still, it's sort of cold, windy. Looking around, it's just the cloud level was just hucking not that halfway line. So, original plan was to come up here and look for a bull. So we snuck up the valley. Didn't have a great first evening. Seen a few nannies, seen a couple of bulls, and called it quits. Come back, sort of a bit nervy, you'd say, for the first day. Thank God to come back to a beautiful hut, warm fire, dry the feet out, and enjoy it.
Day one done, mate. To be fair, we didn't see as many tahr as we'd like today, but we've seen quite a few stags. So the old plan of the trip could shift a little bit over the next coming days. So it's sort of, I see a dozen stags and, half dozen stags and, 15 odd hinds. So chance of a winter stag. Stags are all grouped up and moving right on dark. So we've seen a fair bit of movement around the top end. So we'll poke our head round tomorrow, climb up for a tahr, but we'll definitely be looking down on first light to see what we can find.
Awesome, mate. Time for a brew.
I think it's definitely beer time. Wee bit dry. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, boys.
Bacon for breakfast.
Oh mate, we're backcountries for dinner, but I think a bacon treat for breakfast just goes a long way.
Oh, couldn't agree more.
Day two, we're up early.
Good morning, mate, isn't it?
She's a doozy of a morning, man. That's what we've been waiting for, eh? Stoked. Feel like there's going to be animals punching everywhere this morning, Tommy.
Yeah, mate.
Glorious day, like just the storm had cleared and animals were everywhere.
Good bull, Nick.
Yeah, mate, we just spotted our first decent bull of the trip. He's quite an old skinny bull, but he's got a nice rack on top of his head. So where he is, we probably can't hit him this morning because the wind will be straight up our ass. But we'll come back this afternoon, I think, and just station up there, sit just underneath the rid when the inversion layer changes, and we'll see if he walks back over. But for now, we'll probably carry on up the valley, keep looking, but it's not a bad plan B.
What do you reckon, Cam?
Sounded like a good plan to me, mate.
Ready to beat the feet?
Yeah, mate. Ready to pound some cutters.
We're like, we're gonna have to wait. But as that happened, we turned around, and as we turned around, we just seen these two hinds just coming out of the riverbed.
Yeah, the whole morning just changed, eh? We had a bloody good bull in the spotting scope, and we just sort of spun around. We're like, we'll just check this shady gut on the other side of the river. Well, I didn't really want to get wet feet, but to be honest, it's really low, so it's a piece of piss.
And just behind those two hinds was a stag.
And we just found a doozy of a stag.
Over the course of this trip, the stag has been called Cecil.
just right on that change of wind, so we're sort of stuck at the minute. So we're just going to sit here, watch him, see if we can put him to bed, maybe make a call, and if not, we might have to wait for tonight till he moves again. But I'm pretty happy to sit here all day is all I'm going to say right now.
Stoked, fellas.
Yeah.
We're a bit excited.
He doesn't know which way to go.
Full thing. He's got some tines on him though, looks good.
Good stag.
Yeah, mate, he's quite a bit better than we thought. Wee bit excited. Still not sure of a game plan how to deal him, so we're just going to watch. We're going to sit and wait and just be patient. And might have to ring the boys' wives and tell them they're not coming out until he's dead. Down, you big horse.
We're over there.
Oh, yes. He's down.
Did he sit?
He's down.
Did he?
I wish he was down dead.
Yeah, that's what I was going to...
Yeah.
He's down, he's down.
Nah, but
Is he staying?
Did he stop? You reckon, bro? Definitely sit down.
yeah, no, see him. He's
Oh.
harking hard to see. You can just see his tines, but he's bedded. I knew he was good. Try not to say too much to the boys. You just leave it pretty low key. As Cecil came around the hill and stopped and turned front on, we started to realise how good Cecil was. And let's just say the bull tahr was thrown out of the equation pretty bloody quickly. like it was just gone. So we spent the morning where she had to huck back downstream. We had a shit wind, so we cut right back round.
No wet feet for you, Matty.
Gonna try not to, bro. Bit of gizzy ingenuity, mate.
Never did anyone any harm. You don't want wet feet, do you?
Mate, I'm not too keen, but we'll be doing it for what we've seen on the other side there, you know.
Yeah.
I quite like Matty's Gizzy Gore-Tex.
Yeah.
Hey.
Gizzy Gore-Tex.
Oh, it's stuck in, Tomo.
You got there.
And we parked up after crossing the main river from 11, I think it was 11:15 in the morning, and we sat there and he must have got up around 3-4 o'clock.
Still fucking there. Oh shit. Still there. I mean, he's still there.
Oh, he did.
Well, what a day. We had a pretty unreal experience. We snuck over from the other side, we pinned that stag this morning. We crept over there at 11. We watched him go to bed and I think he stood up, what, 5 o'clock was it?
Yeah.
And we sat there all day just watching his tip of his antlers in the scrub. He come out, he was arse on. He walked up the face and then he just spun around, come front on back down. I said to me, I was like, just wait till he's broadside. And he just never gave it to us. He just always had a scrub bush on it. But hey, look, I'd rather just walk away. He's undisturbed. He'd never winded us. He never seen us. Than take a bad shot on him. So we got tomorrow morning, and we're going to try and get this bad boy on the deck. He got my heart racing. It was pretty cool to be there. Eh? Yeah, he wasn't bad.
Until tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, until tomorrow. Pretty exciting afternoon when he came out. Seen those big antlers. He's a pretty special creature.
Yeah, mate.
Awesome that we've got another chance to do it tomorrow as well. So he's still there. There's always a chance.
Yeah, mate.
It was heartbreaking to be so close, have him in the scope. You could have taken the shot, but as I said, I'd rather walk away and know he's there. So same thing. Night back of the hut, come back up early through that frozen river, absolutely soaked. I think Cam even went for a bit of a swim. I don't know if he's going to tell you about that on camera. I'm not sure if the cameraman got that one, but we've seen two arms flapping around in the water. So I've just spotted some deer up here. We're hoping that stag will be part of them. We can only see outline at the minute. It's just dark enough, but fingers crossed.
No joy, mate.
Nah, we were pretty pumped about this morning. Got over here, seen heaps of animals though, but nothing. Seen a few good ones, but not quite our big Cecil, mate. Nah, so
Cecil.
we're just gonna tie-ho and hope we find him again. Try again tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Cam?
Cecil's eluding us at the moment. It's been a good morning, seen a few animals, but definitely not the big boy, eh? So hopefully we'll spot him later.
Nicholas?
I'll talk tonight. We'll get this done.
But now, bacon, eggs.
But now I think we're going to sneak back to the hut, grab a feed of bacon, got some wraps there, make some wee tortillas and warm the feet up. Let's just say the crossing this morning is about balls deep and quite cold.
Yeah.
So we'll go over there, park up, and hopefully, what are we now? 3 o'clock. Hopefully before dark, 5 o'clock. Cecil might reappear, mate.
Cecil.
He's hoping.
He is
Oh, I want to see him again, mate.
Yeah, mate.
So we're gonna back off on this stag. We haven't seen any movement from him. Just a few hinds coming around the face. We've picked up a 10-pointer downstream. The only thing I can't quite get on him is how mature he is. So we're going to close the gap, get an age on him, and see if he's old enough to take.
Stag, what is it? I can't be right than me. What? 2 metres. Is he in the shingle?
No, he's in the scrub.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just double check the stag's not fucking there. That hide's looking straight at us. We got ready, we got set up. He come out through the scrub and then disappeared again. And there's a big shingle slip that straight across. And we sort of knew he was going to come, but sort of got ready, but until I could get that view, I sort of held Matty back and
Fuck.
we missed our opportunity. He came out broadside, walked across the shingle. By the time I said yes, Matty didn't quite hear, and he went in the scrub. He come out front on in the scrub, he come out side on between 2 bushes in the scrub, but by that time of night, mate, the crosshairs are that black, you just can't see. So same again, we couldn't get that ethical shot, so we walked home.
Oh, had a big old 10
Yeah.
come out, spotted him from way back there, got over and aged him, and he was actually quite old, so we... But oh mate, he came running out of the shingle, didn't stop, went to the other side and sat behind these bushes, and we could just see his antlers going like this. And he, yeah mate, he just stood there till dark and we couldn't see. And then you boys saw him broadside in the trees for a second, but I couldn't see anything through the scope. So
Well, yeah, it's pitch black now, eh?
It's pitch
Oh,
black.
not pitch black, but you know.
Too dark for the scope.
And that all happened about
Nah.
5 minutes ago.
It's all good, mate.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens.
Nick.
Mate, that's a pretty cool trip. Can't complain. That's just where the light got the better of us here. Sort of, he come out. When I'd seen him earlier, I was struggling to see how old he was, and he's quite heavily rutted up through the winter. So he looked a bit smaller, but then when we got closer, you could see snout was a bit more stocky. Head was hanging a bit lower. I was like, you know, you can shoot him, but I hadn't got Matty set up. So by the time we got on the other side, we were just sort of touching time a bit, and he come back out, just dark enough between bushes, so we didn't take the shot, and we're walking away empty. But what a day! Mate, we just had an awesome adventure. Like, the boys have had a good time. It's beautiful country up in here.
Last morning, mate. Here's hoping, eh?
Yeah.
Last morning, go out, see if Cecil's there, and put him on the deck on the last morning. He's hoping.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, it'd be good, mate.
Yeah, it'd be great.
But nonetheless, man, we've seen heaps, eh? It's been unreal.
And we've sat there all morning this morning. We've found a beautiful big 8-pointer, just a young stag, but absolute ripper. Seen some hinds. Yeah, mate, all done for the trip. She's been a bit of a whirlwind. It's not the best stag hunting I think I've ever had, but unfortunately we're walking away empty-handed, but here's to another day. We just sat in the hut door and just watched him fucking biscuit it. Won't give you too much. I'm not too bad. Bit of Gizzy ingenuity. We'll be back. We'll be back.